afternoon, everybody. This is Jerry Dunbar. I am a new member of the Oakley team. I come on March 21st of this year. So I've only been on a short while. On April the 6th, like my second weekend, I had an unfortunate situation where I had an accident. Nobody was injured. The truck was damaged about $7,000 worth plus towing and all. But what I'd like to say today about Oakley Trucking is that the whole week in learning all the ropes through orientation and all that, they throw a lot of stuff at you and they sign you up for a lot of things, and you just do what you think you need to do. I can remember each one of the guys in orientation. I had no idea that only a week and a half after I met Roger Carlson in orientation teaching safety situations, that I'd be calling him on the phone because I'd had an accident. But I did. He walked me through it. He was very calm. Checked on everybody. Nobody was hurt, thank goodness. Truck was damaged, had to be towed. The other party's vehicle was totaled out. It had to be towed. But what I'd like to say today is, you see all these videos on Oakley's website about all these wonderful things and these guys making tons of money and all the years and all the bonuses and everything about it. This video, you find out what's really going on when things don't go so well. You find out what people are made of. You find out what their whole organization and all the people involved do for you. They'd only met me one time. Right off the bat, Roger Carlson jumped on board, was helping me with things. Then I got with Great American Insurance. Michael Brown was my adjuster, jumped on board, and we got the truck towed. They towed it from the scene to the tow lot, and they did a little more inspection, needed more work, so they towed it 50 miles away. They paid for both of those tow bills. I had only paid 1 week in physical damage insurance when all this happened. I'd only paid $35 or $53, whatever it is. But they took care of it. Me and my wife had really been struggling and just got on board and everything financially. We've had a really tough time this year. I was worried to death how I was going to get my truck out of the shop, $1,000 deductible. The other guy that was involved in the accident didn't have any insurance, didn't have a driver's license. I was worried that I couldn't even have the money to get it out of the shop when it was ready. Randolph Richey, our leader in orientation, our coordinator, he's the one that reminded me and Jeremy Kellett that I had the Truck Pro insurance that covered downtime. I got back with the insurance company. They verified that. They said, yes, absolutely. Now, there are some things to that. There's a 7-day waiting period before it starts, but it pays $150 a day to $750 a week, a total maximum of $5,000 for an event. Well, my truck was in the shop for 4 weeks, so they paid me 4 weeks at $750 a piece and 1 more day, and paid me $2,400. Well, that first $1,000, that $2,400, helped me pay to get my truck out of the shop. You learn a lot from people when the chips are down. These guys launched into action, was working really hard, try to help me get things figured out. I thought I was down for the count. So, May the 5th, I got my truck back, paid the deductible, went on the road. Kyle Haney, my dispatcher down at Catoosa, he hooked me up, ran me. I got back on a Friday. We ran all weekend. We ran into the next week. He had me a paycheck from Friday to Monday that first weekend back on the road. Another thing that you don't think about is the 3 weeks while my truck was down, all my fixed costs stopped. They didn't take out any insurance. They didn't take out any physical damage. They didn't take out any of my other fixed costs for that whole 3 weeks, which is $300 and some a week. There's a whole lot of things that they do there that seem, when you're in orientation, to be very small. But you can find out really quickly that they're huge. These guys in their system saved my career at Oakley, and probably saved me and my wife financially. So, I'm not going to get me going here. These guys are a team. They're wired tight, and they are a family, and they treat me like that. It's easy to talk about big money. It's easy to talk about all the benefits and all this stuff. But when the chips are down, what happens then? These guys are above and beyond reproach. And I thank each one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Goodbye.